Why? Because nnamdikanu is an Igbo man. And what was nnamdikanu said? That Nigeria have expired 2014. Like I said, I read an article. In that article, and it stated that somebody like nnamdikanu that is holding the post of pursuing the dream of his search when the court of a country, which Nigerian court is in our constitution, section 287, subsection 1, stated it clearly in Nigerian constitution. Do you know what he said? Somebody fighting for agitation like nnamdikanu, if the court, the highest court of the land, declares him free, that such a person should be free. That not even the Federal High Court have the right to do what? To still judge him. Then another person that have right again to free him, Mr. President. And another person again that have the right as well to issue his freedom is the chief of the federation. But if you watch all these things are not going on, are not coming to play in Nigeria. Why? Because nnamdikanu is an Igbo man. And what was nnamdikanu said? That Nigeria have expired 2014. And today the Northerners are saying that Nigeria have expired 10 years ago. In line with what nnamdikanu have said. Igbo himself submitted a letter in UK agitating for what? Oduduwa Republic. And at the same time, these people, we are working and moving freely. Are you hearing me? They are moving freely. Nothing happened to them. Why are they still holding nnamdikanu? Even when the UN have issued warning to Nigeria to free him, to let him go under the regime of late Buhari or the living one. Yet, Nigeria have refused to free this man because he's an Igbo man. Abakari is supposed to be in the prison, in jail, but Abakari is free because he's an Hausa man, Nigeria. Yes. Igbo is a Yoruba man.
Abakari is not free. He was just given.
Free.
He was just given a 2 weeks. He was given a 2 weeks. Was given a 2 weeks for his mother's burial.
That is a political statement. You know, Nigeria have never said the truth. Go and check your newspaper. What you see as a truth on net, on social media, international information is different from what your Nigerian newspaper will give to you. Are you hearing me? They are not telling you the truth. Thank God for social media today. And who made the social media? The Oyibos. That is why you and I are learning one or two things. That is why you and I are understanding one or two things. And that is why our heart, our mind, our eyes is being opened about one or two things. That your leader, Nigerian leaders have been covering from us for years, donkey years before now. They can't tell you the truth because they are not ready to tell you the truth. Now, that is what Ejimakor is standing today to remind them. Even if at all you don't obey the law of your land, I think the meaning of United Nations means the United, that is the UN, that is the United Nations, which I believe Nigeria is inclusive. So they should follow him, follow the law of the UN. You refuse to abide by the law. and you refuse to abide by the law of your own country, and you have the audacity to keep somebody, according to you, you say the person break the law, and you yourself break the law, and you want to judge somebody that break the law. How possible do you think this will work? It doesn't make sense. Are you getting it? It shows that you don't really know what you are doing. And tell me, how can you move forward if you're operating in this form? There is no way you can move forward. You cannot move forward, and you can never move forward. Because before you can stand to judge somebody, there is something nnamdikanu said before September 24. Are you hearing me? Before September 24, there is something nnamdikanu said to Peter Nyako, the judge. Do you know what he said? He said that nobody in Nigeria, no lawyer in Nigeria, no judge in Nigeria have the right to judge him. That whosoever that does that is a terrorist. That if Nigeria want to engage him or to challenge him, Nigeria should take the case to ICC, International Criminal Court, of which Nigeria cannot do that because they themselves are guilty. Kidnapping is a crime in Nigeria, and they kidnap somebody, a UN lawyer. And because of the hatred, that is why all these departments that I have mentioned to you, from both the president and co, because the person in quote is an Igbo man. They don't want to pay attention. They don't want to free him. How did they bring Nnamdikanu to Nigeria? Did they arrest him here in Nigeria? No. They kidnapped him from another country to Nigeria. Why shouldn't they kidnap Igbo too and bring him to Nigeria? No, it is obvious that many Nigerians are coming, and there are still sentiments. There is a lot of sentiment in this country because this one, our own, because this one na Yoruba man, this one na Igbo man, this one na Hausa man, and you say we are one Nigeria. And our heart is not one. Our reason is not one. If the Yoruba man is there, whether he's doing well or not, you will be clapping for him. And when Hausa man goes there, he said the Hausa na bad person. Then Yoruba go there, Hausa go stand up, say, this one na bad person. And you say we are one. Yeah, Igbo, Olori Brukoshi, Anyamiri, na bad person. And you say we are one. What makes you one? I am asking. The same present president of Nigeria in 1997, April 13, he said he did not believe in one Nigeria. That's what he said. And he won't freely. Nobody disturb him because he's a Yoruba man. An Igbo man says something. They say bring him. Let's crucify him. And what Igbo man said was truth. Everybody is agreeing on it now. The true Nigeria have expired. What stop Nigeria from not kidnapping or holding that man that say true? That northern that say true. The northern elders that have finally agreed that Nigeria have expired 2014. 10 years ago. No, I'm asking, what stop Nigeria not to go and carry them? Because of the hatred. Because of the hatred they have on Igbo people. Tinubu in person, as a person. Tinubu in quote. Do you want to tell me that if Igbo happen to be the one in detention, like nnamdikanu, and Tinubu come into power, based on what is already on the platform, on the air, which everybody know that this man is standing on the truth. Are you telling me that he's not going to free him? Then who free him? When he was arrested in Benin, when Igbo ran to Benin, and Benin people arrested him, who free him? Then what is there to say, Oga, they go, nnamdikanu, they go, we have seen it true. You have told us the truth and we have confirmed it. Okay, we are sorry. What stops you from saying sorry and let him go? And let me tell you another thing. You say Igbos are not useful. Igbos are not relevant. Igbos are not important, but you don't want to leave that man, that Igbo man, to go. You don't want to allow them to go. A woman that is not a good wife is a woman you will divorce. You throw her away and welcome another one. But the one that is not good and you don't want to divorce her, that means that woman is the best on earth.
Mr. President held and officially announced his visitation to the Anambra, the southeast, but later at the end of the day decided not to. Probably, to me, the injustice which Nigerian government, even his own government, are given to the southeast, probably because of the maltreatment that his government is giving to the people of from that Anambra, people from the Biafran people, the Igbos, for example, like Kanu, that they are still detaining over his civic rights, over what he have already saw and he ate it. And you are fighting against him, you are holding him and you are detaining him and keeping him unjustly. The injustice against the people you say you want to visit, I believe that is the reason why he decided not to go again. And I learned that he made another fresh appointment. And that appointment, no Southeast persons was included or inclusive. And reason best known to him, but to me, the conscience, the heart of which Nigerian government, even him being the president, the attitude they are giving to us, or the system they are running towards the eastern region, is what is affecting him mentally, consciously, and otherwise. And on this note, I still stand again based on some informations that past said by northern elders that yes, that true Nigeria have expired. Then if truly now you have agreed with nnamdikanu, in whom you are holding captive, now you agree on what he said, so definitely Nigeria is not just owing him apology. Nigeria is owing him a lot. Because when a man speaks the truth and you are not happy about it and later come back to know the truth, now you, the Northerners, the Nigerians, even the Yorubas, Mr. President is aware of this now, and he has seen it, have heard it, that Nigeria have expired 10 years ago. And because of this, you hold nnamdikanu. And the Northerners are saying it now. What is happening? So nnamdikanu needs to be free. He needs his freedom. They should let him be. Marriage is not by force. It don't expire. It don't expire. No more love. And in a home whereby there's no love, I don't think that home, there is any need of that home to continue in a coexistence. And on this note, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are going against the constitution right of nnamdikanu. You and your cabinet and Nigeria. And I believe because of this, your conscience is judging you. So you better rise up and wake up from your slumber and do the needful. Even this morning, I read an article. In that article, I discovered that under the Constitution of Nigeria, The section 287, subsection 1, stated it clearly that the president, after the judgment of the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in Nigeria, has freed nnamdikanu, that the Attorney General, the president, and every other court have the right to free nnamdikanu, which Nigeria have refused to do. He said another way is the citizen by which, the country by which the person in quote is their citizen or where he come from. And nnamdikanu was arrested with a passport of British. Now the British are supposed to come out and free nnamdikanu, but because they were caught in existence reacting with their evil against the Igbos, hatred, so they decided not to pay attention, not to act in all the departments. So, and on this, according to the law of Nigeria, Nigerian law, so Nigeria is not owing the Igbos and nnamdikanu apology. They are owing us so many things, and Nigeria is indebted to Igbos and nnamdikanu, which I believe is one of the reasons he, the Mr. President, did not appoint any Igbo person or visit Anambra State as he intended to do before.
To raise right, and they let Nigeria follow that young man's advice, and the failure to do so should allow Igbo man to go. Or else, ekpa is coming. Ekpa is coming in full strength, and that will shock Nigeria. Igbos are the people that has been neglected here, while yet they are the owner of the country. Biafra is overdue. Of course, you already said is a natural, truism. It's a natural truism. Igbo man remains in Nigeria. Politically, there's no way for him. Economically, he is a giant. Based on commercial and industry, industrial, commerce and industry, they are the giants. Economically, they are the giants. But politically, no way for them. Political leadership of the country has eluded the Igbos because over the years, it is Yoruba Fulani since 1999. Even if Obasanjo is making too much noise about Igbo's exodus or not partaking on the political leadership of the country, why didn't he allow Alex Ekweme in 1999? Why didn't he allow Aton Zeribe in 1999? Why did he fight so hard to defeat Jim Ifeanyi Chukwuobu in 1999? He, Obasanjo, should have allowed them. Unlike people just not telling themselves truth and the members of the public truth. Chore has said the truth. That's why I come out to tell everybody about natural truism. The truth of the moment is what Chore is actually, soliciting for. The Igbos have been denied leadership, basic amenities, federal projects, freedom over a period of time, 57, 56, 55, 54 years ago, until we find ourselves in this current mess. From 1970 till now is 54 years. Igbo man has been denied everything about compensation, reconciliation, and the reconstruction promised by Gowon regime after the war. They did not include the Igbos, meaning from 1970 till now, nothing like an inclusive government being in place or put in place in Nigeria. They only ruled, controlled their Nigeria. They only stole, cutted away our oil as Nigerian oil. During the time of regionalism. Where the Igbos will have the highest numbers of palms in Africa, and that made Nigeria the chief producer of red oil. That is one of the most economic importance of palm tree, and we use that as our basic, our economic, mainstay in the southeastern Nigeria, and Nigeria was leaning on that, leveraging on that. That's palm oil in the 70s, early 60s, even during the colonial era. It is Igbo man, that's palm oil. So when the crude oil war, the oil war was fought between 67 and 71. Let me just say, 57 and 71. We actually, discovered oil in the Niger Delta region. That's the same Biafra coastal line. Delta State, Edo State, which was then Bendel State. Then they have Anambra, Imo, Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, Abia, Imo, which was the then East Central State of Nigeria as a region. Currently, from 1970 to date, we actually discovered that this region were oil rich. Let me use the word peninsula, southeastern Nigeria. The coastal line of Biafra, which is Bayelsa, Cross River, River State, Akwa Ibom, currently Niger Delta, are the most naturally blessed region of this country. The crude oil, the oil exploration in Nigeria today, Texaco, Elf is from France. ESSO, what they call them again, Mobile, these are the Western Europe, from the West. They came and actually find out that Niger Delta region, Biafra land, is richly blessed with crude oil. And today, Nigeria has failed, to embrace the amalgamation agreement of 1914, which is 110 years now. That after 100 years, any region that is aggrieved, any region that is feeling cheated, denied of whatever basic amenities or natural amenities or whatever, is constitutionally, legally right to agitate for self-agitation, self-determination, self-separation, self-realization, self-independence. And that is what Igbo man is doing currently. And tell me the reason why Fulani man could not find it very, very legal for themselves to exude out of Nigeria and move towards Futajelon highland of Senegambia, Sahel countries, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, and so on and so forth. And the Igbo man feel that he can stay on his own solely as a nation. Why are we just fighting ourselves? Nigerian man is supposed to understand that Biafra is okay. The Hausa man, Fulani man should go their way. I don't know what we are saying. We should be on our own as a different entity, which is Biafra. I don't understand. We should be on our own. Nigeria should be on their own. As now we have United States of Hausa. United States of Hausa land should go. Fulani is talking about Arewa. They should go with their Arewa into where? Desert, Sahara Desert, where they belong to. So this amalgamation arrangement, it is due for what? Seal closure. We should seal this agreement. Sealing meaning finalization, finality. so that there will be no war again in this contraction. If any country fights two civil war, okay, there will be no peace there again. That's why Nigeria has seen Biafran people, doing their best to enjoy their land. That war we fought was oil war. Fulani doesn't want to go. British man doesn't want to go. That's why they are still here controlling Nigeria. I mean Britain and Fulani. Fulani man is at least gone towards their, desert where they come from. People that are just, bent on killing farmers, killing indigens, killing everybody, fighting in the township with their guns, AK-47. Nigerian Constitution allowed Fulani man with AK-47, dagger, and all manner of clubs and weapons, disaliving, demising Nigerian farmers, Nigerian citizens, at will. So what I'm trying to say in total is the amalgamation agreement as Chole has thrown it out. Chole is right, and they let Nigeria follow that young man's advice, and the failure to do so should allow Igbo man to go, or else ekpa is coming. Ekpa is coming in full strength, and that will shock Nigerian nation. Igbos are the people that has been neglected here, while yet they are the owner of the country. Biafra is overdue.
But do you think that do you think that what Sowore is he has seen that what ekpa is doing there in Finland is actually that he's doing the right thing at the same time that he can make Biafran nation becomes reality? Do you think that Sowore is seeing what
you see that Sowore said the truth and ekpa is doing the right thing? Are you trying to tell me that Yoruba man Tinubu onye nwụrụ anwụ mmụọ, he doesn't he actually see what ekpa is doing as right thing? Onye Oshobo Tinubu should actually understand that ekpa is agitating for his right, the same right Igbo, his brother, agitated for. Arrested, left off the hook because he is from Yoruba land, and Tinubu being a demonic tribalized mole allowed only Igbo to go. Igbo go, nnamdikanu, did he go for where? So let us tell ourselves the truth. What Igbo did by attacking Fulani people at Igongo community and the Barakwa, was Igbo not doing the right thing, agitating for self-determination or realization, for the Yorubas to be independent?